Hey everybody, I'm not even going to bother with an intro today because I'm just pissed. I'm done. I've kept my feelings about this whole thing in for too goddamn long. Today we've finally got confirmation as to what is happening on the Pikamee situation. For those out of the loop, Pikamee is a very beloved VTuber. Very sweet from what I hear. Like, I'm not too big into the whole VTubing community, but she was a very beloved, very sweet, very kind, pretty much just a big cinnamon roll. But due to this whole Hogwarts legacy shit going on, she, I guess, went radio silent due to a whole lot of harassment because of the well, the community. I don't want to get in trouble, so I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. But we finally figured out today what happened. This is what happened. She's graduating. She has literally been bullied into graduating. It says, thank you for your continued support of the VOMS project. We regret to inform you that Amano Pikamee, a member of our group, will be graduating and terminating her activities as of March 31st, 2023. We have discussed this with Pikamee herself, and in respect of her wishes, we have decided to graduate in a positive way. We sincerely apologize for this sudden announcement. We would like to express our deepest gratitude to all our viewers for the excitement you have been giving us through the distribution and other activities. With only 1 month left, we hope you will continue to support Amano Pikamee until the end. So, yeah. Just for playing a fucking game, this vocal fanatical group has harassed her to the point of graduating. And apparently she has already have had issues in the past, like long before she even did this. I guess, like, just, just as a person has went through bullying, as any person has, but is to a very deep and extreme degree. And as somebody myself who has went through that to an excruciating degree, to point where I can't even deal with certain things being said, or even certain rhymes being said without getting triggered over it. I know how traumatic that can be and how bad that can affect you, right? But to literally give up a position where you're beloved by millions and millions of people across the world from harassment, how bad does that have to be? But now you have people on Twitter who are making their own takes on it, and of course the group doesn't find any fault in it, as saying here, Pikamee is graduating. Being a trans VTuber is about to get a lot worse, as transphobes will blame trans people for this. These are just 4 random examples I found, and it's already begun. Be safe, y'all. It's about to get a lot worse. Well, of course it's about to get a lot fucking worse. What do you think's gonna happen? Like, when you're going out of your way to make somebody's life a fucking hell, day in, day out, month after month, you're gonna break them. It doesn't matter how strong you are as a mentally strong person. Every person is gonna break eventually. But of course, they don't see anything wrong with it. But if you do to them, oh God, now we got a problem. And then we got this person, Alexis Vandam. I'm not really sure who they are, but this is just an example somebody else on the Twitter feed found. But anyway, they say either we've got a lot of Silvervale and Pikamee fans telling the world that they now want trans people dead in response to backlash over the Hogwarts Legacy streams, which, by the way, I do not condone. Anyone who's saying that is just as bad as the people, if not worse, than the people who went after Pikamee and Silvervale. So in that regard, I'm with them. Do not do that. But anyways, or our far left, far righties taking advantage of the drama and running a psyop to gin up anti-trans sentiments, or both. A few things here. First, if backlash against a VTuber is enough to make someone turn against an entire demographic, they were never an ally, period. Okay, I'm going to stop there for a second. It wasn't simple fucking backlash, okay? Backlash would be like what's going on in the Genshin community right now with the drop of Dea. A half-baked character who can barely do damage, can't string shit together, and just basically, you know, as people have been saying, is basically a 3-star Xinyan. And are pissed about it, rightfully so, right? Like, some people spend lots of money on this game for good characters, and when you spend money and the character ain't good, you're gonna voice your opinion and say, hey, this character is trash. What the hell? That's backlash. That's criticism. Making death threats and doxing and saying we're gonna find you and ruin your life, that's not backlash. That is legit trying to ruin somebody's life. Alright? There's a difference. Continuing. Second, it's so easy for bad actors to take advantage of a moment like this that I have to assume they're doing so. Third, never threaten streamers. If anyone did that, shame on them. That's not okay and should never be tolerated. Then why did you people do it? Fourth, streamers, for Christ's sake, stop streaming this fucking game. Come on. Go fuck yourselves. They can stream whatever they want. Fifth, God, I'm tired. Can we go 5 minutes without this shit? Please. I agree. So, if you want to go 5 minutes without this shit, just ignore it. Ignore the people who are doing it. If you don't like it, don't tune into it. It's that simple. I don't see what's so hard about that. Like, you're right. I agree completely with that fifth point. We're all tired of it. Right? Let it go. It doesn't affect you in the slightest. Even if it was the most transphobic, misogynistic, just racist thing in the world, it doesn't affect you if you're not the one playing it. Turn the fucking TV off. Done. Problem solved. Easy, right? But we also have people of the trans community who are with Pikamee, as this one states. I may be trans myself, but seeing this has finalized how I feel here. Fuck the trans community. Fuck you all. This was Pikamee's passion, and in return, you bullied her out of it. She was a fucking ally, you inhumane pieces of shit. I support my trans friends, but not the community. So, even other people of this same community are saying, what the hell? What is wrong with you people? And what's really sad is it truly is the majority of the people of this community, really of the entire LGBTQ plus community, the majority of the people are good, kind, considerate people. I've got a few gay friends, and in my martial arts class, we have a trans person in there, and they are some of the sweetest, most considerate and kind people I would take a bullet for in a heartbeat. But it's because of people like this fanatical, just angry, small group that is so vocal and loud and just nuts that it makes the whole community look that way. And that's why they've got such a bad reputation. It's a completely unwarranted reputation when looked at the big scheme of things. When you look at the entirety of the community. It's just one tiny little fringe group that's destroyed their reputation. And it's really sad when you have other people of their own community saying they hate their own community. And now you have people from the actual VTubing community, like here, Zentrea, saying, "My little Pika, I'm a lucky one to have met you, and you made me laugh so much, and I enjoyed my times with you. Thank you for everything. We give you all our love and a reminder to never be afraid of reaching out. There's always someone who will help you. I'll miss you." And then you have Mori Calliope. "Thank you for being such a positive source of happiness to so many people, myself included. You're so very loved. All the best with your future." And then you have Faye. "Love you." And then you have just many, 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 many more just showing their love for her. But it's horrible to see this. Like, I just don't understand why they're doing this. Just because of a stupid game. And I try to be a good person. I try to accept everybody. But I've had a really shitty last few weeks. And I tried to get back into the normal, just, the last couple of days. I feel like, you know what? It's just let everything go, just clean slate, let's get back into the normal, right? And things were starting to go well, and then this stuff comes up, and just, it's the last straw. I need to get some stress off my chest. And at the same time, it's just, I don't even know what to say. The community, our community, needs to stand up and say enough is enough, and we need to push back. We need to push back just as hard against these people as they're pushing against us. Because it's not just the VTuber community here that's being affected. It's society as a whole. But, you know what, that's a different topic that I'm just not going to touch. I'm just going to leave it at that. Like, it's becoming an entire clusterfuck now. And I realize that this is not my typical content at all. Like, I hate situations like this. But Silver Veil, Pikamee, and now there's another one. She's like, oh, I can't remember her name, but she's got blue hair and looks like she's got like little wings in her hair there. I guess she's the target of harassment now. I just saw it in a passing comment. Likely we'll see her. If it's true, we'll likely see her within the next couple of days being harassed, and the news on that. But I'm tired of seeing this everywhere I go. And I actually didn't even know about this until I saw Yellow Flash. Shout out to him. He's a good YouTuber. And so he put it out just a little while ago. Like, I was just, going through my videos and watching some YouTube videos as I was doing my morning stuff today, and I came across this. And I guess I'll end it saying, I really hope that you find another successful path in life, Pikamee. I am, as one who knows the feeling of relentless bullying and just brutal mental abuse from people who just don't understand, I really, really hope things turn out for the better. And I'm very, very sorry for what's happened. And I hope you find success. And although I've never watched a single one of your streams, from what I've heard from all your fans and from what Zentrea and Calliope have said, I really, really hope you find success, further success in the future. And maybe one day, even if it's not under a corporate name, you can still find success as just a run-of-the-mill VTuber. I'm sure people would be more than happy to still follow you. You've garnered quite a lot of love from your community. But as for the rest of you who have gone out of your way to ruin her career and her life and God knows what else, you could have done a lot worse that she's not telling us about. Go fuck yourselves. And with that, I'll just end it there. I'm not even going to bother with an outro. I just, you know what? Good luck with the future, Pikamee, and the rest of you guys who've actively taken part of this and refuse to take responsibility for it. You know, you should be ashamed of yourselves. And, you know, karma will get to you. And karma's a bitch. So, you know, just, you should be really ashamed of yourselves.